Hey students, we are just beginning week 5, so we only have 2 more weeks left. We're almost done. It's crazy. I just wanted to say, I know a lot of you are messaging me kind of worried about deadlines. Just please know that I understand how hard summer is and how quickly those deadlines creep up on you. So if you need more time for things, please do let me know. I am absolutely understanding. The only hard deadline really is with the essays. So I will let you know that Friday will be the last day I will accept any late SA2s. So let me say that again. Friday is your last chance to turn in SA2 if you haven't already. Another note on that, SA2 and 3, so for your final exam, we're not actually having an exam. You're going to revise SA2 or SA3. So say you don't do so well on your SA2, you can revise it for the final exam. And the way that the final will work is that not only through revision will you get the credit for the final, but I will also change your grade to reflect, what you turned in for the revision. And there will be some more details on that later, so stay tuned. I'll make another video later on this week to kind of give you more clarity on that. I'm going to separate these into 2 videos. The first video I'm going to talk about the library literacy requirement, and then I'm going to quickly talk about the prompt. And then I'm going to make another video that's kind of talking more about your final research paper, kind of the elements of it. So after you watch this, make sure you watch the next one. Okay, so now I'm going to turn to the Canvas page. So give me a second. Boom. Okay. So there are a few things with the library tutorial. So I don't want to torture you guys. It's not why I decided to do this. This is a requirement of the college and to transfer to UC and CSU. So I apologize. Hopefully, though, it will help you with your research paper. But definitely read about the tutorial, making sure you also have a library card, because in order to access the library database, you do need a library card. So if you have issues with that, you can email me, the library, you can email them. They're very fast at getting back to people. And so there's a part 1, which is search strategies, so like how to find information. And there's some assignments associated with that. And then the second part is evaluating sources. So, how to make sure that sources are credible, which will be very helpful for you for the research paper. And there's a few assignments associated with that, so make sure that you do that. And you have until the 15th to complete the library literacy requirement, okay? And just, do it alongside doing your research paper. It's only going to help you. So now I want to talk about the research paper prompt, and that's in week 6. I put it down there just so, because that's where you're going to turn it in. So I did change some things. I got some emails of people that were kind of confused. I really apologize. I had to alter this assignment, so there are some things. And, again, if you guys notice stuff, please tell me, because I'm, I make mistakes. So for this essay, I want you to feel free to pick any topic you want, as long as it's in the vein of social justice. So you don't have to write about mass incarceration or, any of the topics we've talked about in class. You don't have to use your MRLs or any of the textbooks if you don't want to. If you do, totally fine, and probably going to make it easier for you. But if you don't, and there's something you really want to talk about, please feel free to do that. So let's say you want to write about environmentalism or, the Green New Deal or healthcare or, immigration, because there's a lot of stuff online about that right now. It's a really important and really just devastating kind of topic. Or maybe you want to talk about war or, I don't know, mental health, homelessness, literally anything you want. If you're confused and you don't know, maybe check with me, but I want you to feel like this is something you're invested and want to know more about. Essentially, you want to pick something that you're curious about and you want to find more information about it. And then I gave you just some kind of questions that you can explore for that topic. You don't have to use these questions. It just kind of gets the ball rolling in your head. Some of the requirements, it is a 5 to 6 page essay, 5 pages meaning the minimum amount. Same requirements, MLA style. You do need to have 5 sources from research. So even if you did use the books and MRLs, you still need to do 5 extra outside sources, okay? So this could be from Google. Just make sure that it's from a credible source. .gov is usually very reliable. .edu is reliable. Be careful with .orgs and .coms because, you know, you have to check and see who it is that's publishing it. Always looking at the author, the publisher, because as we know, there's a lot of fake news out there. So just make sure you're getting information from a credible source. And I do accept things like documentaries and YouTube videos as long as they're from an expert. So like, let's say you're doing, you know, Me Too movement and you've got a video of a woman who's talking about her experience with sexual assault. That to me is an expert. You can quote that person, you can quote that article for sure, that video. That to me is a credible source. Let's see, some of the due dates. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the research outline and the annotated bib, so make sure you watch the next video. You have a peer review, and then your final draft is due on the 19th before midnight, and also just know that this is worth 150 points, so, you know, really put effort into it. Show me all the things that you learned over the semester. Okay, all right, so... Okay, so now I'm gonna turn off and I'm gonna switch to the next video. I didn't want to make these too long because I know how horrible it is to watch super long lectures. Okay, see you guys in a minute.